We are here today to talk to you about motor neurone disease.
Motor neurone disease is a rare condition that progressively damages the nervous system, causing the muscles to waste away. Motor neurone disease occurs when specialist nerve cells, called motor neurons, stop working properly. Motor neurons control important muscle activities such as walking, speaking, breathing, swallowing. As the condition progresses, people with motor neurone disease will find these activities increasingly difficult, and eventually, impossible to do. It's still unclear exactly why the motor neurons begin to lose function. Most experts believe that the loss of function is caused by a combination of interrelated factors. The fact that motor neurone disease can run in families suggests that genetic mutations inherited from parents may play a role in the condition. The symptoms of motor neurone disease usually follow a pattern that falls into 3 stages: the initial stage, the advanced stage, the end stage. Initial symptoms of motor neurone disease usually develop slowly over time. It can be easy to mistake symptoms for those of several other conditions that affect the nervous system. The initial symptoms of limb-onset motor neurone disease include a weakened grip, general feeling of tiredness, muscle pains and cramps, muscle twitching, weakness in the arms or legs, a feeling that you have become much more clumsy than usual, such as always tripping over. Most common initial symptom of bulbar onset disease is that your speech is increasingly slurred, because you can't control your tongue properly. It may also be smaller and twitch. As the condition progresses, speech problems become significantly worse and you'll also have difficulties swallowing. In some cases of respiratory onset motor neurone disease, the initial symptoms are obvious, such as breathing difficulties and shortness of breath. In other cases, the symptoms are less noticeable, such as waking up frequently during the night because your body is temporarily starved of oxygen when lying down. This in turn can make you feel very tired the next morning. You may also wake up early in the morning with a headache. As the disease progresses to an advanced stage, the differences between the various types of disease are less noticeable as numerous parts and functions of the body are affected. Muscle weakness: limbs become progressively weaker and the muscles in your limbs begin to shrink. As a result, you'll find it increasingly difficult to move your affected limbs. Spasms: the twitching in your muscles will get worse, and it's likely that you'll experience muscle spasms or twinges. Certain muscles in your limbs may become unusually stiff. Pain: the combination of muscle spasms and stiffness can lead to episodes of pain in your muscles and joints. If you have not previously had difficulties swallowing, it's likely that you will have problems as the condition progresses, whatever type of motor neurone disease you have. Many people with motor neurone disease eventually find it increasingly difficult to control the muscles of their throat and mouth, making it hard to talk. Your body may have problems controlling the amount of saliva it produces, which can cause excessive or constant drooling of watery saliva. Some people with motor neurone disease have episodes of uncontrollable, excessive yawning, even when they're not tired. This can sometimes cause jaw pain. Emotional changes: one of the most common signs is when a person has episodes of uncontrollable and inappropriate crying or laughter. Doctors may call this emotional lability. Occasionally, people with motor neurone disease may have difficulties with memory, learning, language and concentration. This is known as cognitive change. As the nerves and muscles that help control the lungs become progressively more damaged, your breathing will become increasingly difficult. This will worsen over time. Some people with motor neurone disease have additional symptoms caused by the stress of living with the condition. These secondary symptoms include anxiety, depression, insomnia. During the final phase of the condition, symptoms may include total body paralysis, significant breathing difficulties. Sometime after the final phase begins, most people become increasingly drowsy before falling into a deep sleep. They usually die peacefully in their sleep,